Now let's take a look at this figure 17-13B. Excuse me. And of course, this figure comes from Stallcup's Electrical Design Book, Volume 2. And before we really get into the illustration, if you have your code book handy, turn over to page 356 of the first printing, and we want to take a look. Instead of paraphrasing, I'm going to read this to you. 490.21B is in boys 7, left-hand side of the page at the top of page 356. We're going to read to you the last sentence of that paragraph, 490.21B7. And it says the switch shall be of a load interrupter type, unless mechanically or electrically interlocked with a load interrupting device arranged to reduce the load to the interrupting capacity of the switch. Now let's read 490.21C as in car 2, title head operation. And again, let's read the last sentence of the paragraph. Unless the fuse cutouts are interlocked with the switch to prevent opening of the cutouts under load, a warning sign shall be placed at such cutouts identifying that they shall not be operated under load. Now, those are two things that we need to recognize here. Now, looking at the illustration itself, it's an interlock primary switch, just like I've read to you. And looking to the left, the primary switch, the switch should be capable of interrupting the no-load current of the transformer supplied through the switch. And then below that, suitable fuses shall be used as you see there. Now, the service equipment could be installed in a vault or consist of metal enclosed switchgear. We would select the switchgear now from Article 490, and we would go to Article 450, around 450.42, if it happened to be a vault involved. Now, the enclosure at the bottom, the main transformer that you see there, the main secondary circuit breaker you see is outlined there, and the interlock, reading to the right of the illustration, the interlock shall prevent the opening of the primary switch whenever the secondary circuit is closed. Now, we read those two last sentences in the code just previously, and it's stating what you see here in this illustration. But I thought maybe you might enjoy more and get more benefit from me actually reading you the requirement instead of paraphrasing it as you see here in the illustration. So we're basically looking at circuit breakers and fuses in accordance with NEC 490.21A, B, and C, as well as the isolation switch requirements of 490.22, and that's what this figure 17-13B is illustrating to the user of the NEC.